John Coffey. I'm from Ardmore, Pennsylvania, which is right outside Philadelphia.
From France, Paris.
Bridget Safranik, and I'm from Omaha, Nebraska.
Ridgefield, Connecticut.
Kansas.
From Fort Worth, Texas.
Spain, Valencia.
I'm Georgia Navarini, and I'm from Pleasanton, California.
We're all the same age, we're all at the same point in our life. We're all asking the same questions of ourselves.
Why there is evil in the world, and why there is good, and why there must be a God.
The conclusions you come to, it's so crazy.
Whoa, I've never thought about that before.
It will change you, and there's nothing you can do about it. High School Summer Program is a 2-week program where rising seniors from high schools across the country get to come and spend 2 weeks on the campus and get a taste for the school.
It's the closest thing to actually being at TAC.
So here we read the great books as opposed to a modern textbook. That textbook is just compiling the author's interpretation of the great works, whereas here we go straight to the source.
We're reading the author and we're discussing it amongst ourselves, and if you consider the author part of that discussion, we're joining a conversation that's been happening for like 3,000 years.
When we discussed Pascal's wager, it put the existence of God in a whole new light.
You have a guide, and you have someone who is going along this journey with you, and they're encouraging you, but they're going to let you take that journey yourself.
With the questions the tutors brought up, you really had to think about it, and you had to sort of draw from the text why you understood the things you did.
The more you do it, the better you are at thinking. Your thoughts become more precise just because you're trying to convey it to somebody else. And in order to do that, you have to think a little bit more.
People fall in love with the curriculum, and the thing that they want to talk about are the things that they were talking about in class that day. You know, important questions that they're moved by personally.
People from our age, we really want to talk about more deeper things, and here I find it, and I'm really thankful for being here.
The balance is just right, because not only do we have time to discuss at meals and at curfew in the dorms, we also have time to relax and play sports and have fun with each other.
After class, all the students come down here and there's a wide variety of sports you can play. Soccer, volleyball, basketball, tennis, football.
Hikes, we go up to the Punch Bowls, right by the Los Padres National Forest.
We are at the Punch Bowl. We just finished the Punch Bowl hike and we're hanging out near the water.
The Getty Art Museum, the Hollywood Bowl, and then also up the coast a little bit is Santa Barbara.
We just split about in the city and get to know the city. We go to a restaurant. That's tons of fun.
How come nobody says cheese anymore?
Cheese!
With 3 masses a day, confession, at request, adoration, visiting the Blessed Sacrament, I don't think you can get a better spiritual life.
The spiritual life is huge. I myself, I'm not Catholic, so it's interesting being at a Catholic school for all 4 years and then being a summer program prefect. It's not only good spiritually for Catholics, it's pretty much good spiritually for everybody, including myself.
The priests we had here, they would come to us and we would talk around a campfire or whatever, and we have just these great discussions on, morality and theology, and it's just so helpful and so interesting.
Even for those who say that maybe philosophy or theology is not for them, I would say, well, you should try it nonetheless, because it's about what makes us human and the deep questions that we have about life.
I don't know, there's so much to take out of it, from the interesting and meaningful discussions we have in class, to fooling around with my friends in the soccer field, and I don't know, almost crying in adoration of the Lord, to dancing all night with swing dancing. It's just so much fun. I love all of it.
We have a dance that kind of like the climax at the end when everybody's saying goodbye, crying, hugging.
I really wanted to stay.
You will never regret spending 2 weeks on this campus doing these things because it will change you.
Just watch. You will in love with this.
It's probably been the best 2 weeks of my life, and I'll never forget it.